let's talk about goths and the color black. Now, as it is known both through stereotypes and, well, fact, but most stereotypes are based a little bit in fact. Oh, Christ, that was hard. Ow. Dick. Because, well, one of the main colors in goth is, of course, black, and most goths wear either almost entirely black or entirely black. The goths that don't tend to be cyber goths or some kind of, I guess, more girly goths, sweet goths, candy cane goths, bubblegum goths, those types. Those are the types that usually have some color. But for the most part, we tend to be pretty just black. But even though black's kind of our thing, and we all... No. And we all tend to wear a lot of black, that does not mean that we all must wear black or have to wear black or will always wear black to be goth. You don't have to wear black to be goth, and just because you're not wearing head-to-toe black, do not chew on my picture plant. So just because you don't wear all black all the time, or even at all for some people, doesn't mean you're not a goth, or you're less goth, or you're not a proper goth, or you're a poser. It doesn't mean shit, really. It just means you're a goth who doesn't wear a lot of black. Some of us don't wear black because, well, they just don't have clothing, or it just doesn't mesh with their lifestyle, or they don't care for it. Some people like goth only in the music and the lifestyle itself, rather than the clothing. Just as some people are into the clothing and lifestyle and not so much music. And some people don't give a shit about the lifestyle and only like the music and looks. And some people like everything. You're a goth all regardless of what you prefer. Especially when it comes to colors, because there's goth fashion styles that involve almost no black. I mean, there's the one, Apocalyptic, I think it's called, that's head-to-toe white, but it's not exactly popular. So, and to go and call someone, or go and say that someone's a poser or not a real goth purely because they're not wearing a shit ton of black or only black, just kind of makes you an elitist piece of shit, honestly. And it's not like you get goth points for wearing extra black all the time, on top of extra black. And this goes in the same with makeup and hair as well. You don't have to have black hair. In fact, it's getting really common not to have black hair amongst goths. I've seen a lot of blue hair and purple hair with goths. Holy hell! As of late. Green hair as well I've seen a little bit, but it's mostly been blues and purples I've seen a lot of with goths as of late. Really popular right now. And same with the makeup. Most goths use non-black makeup on top of their black makeup. Most goths will put on green eyeliner, or will do purple eyebrows, or will put, like, gold shimmer on their lips, which I actually have on my lips currently. Not sure if you can even fucking tell, because my lighting sucks. Weirdos. So, like, makeup especially, though, I don't think anyone is going to be stupid enough to say you have to wear only black makeup to be a goth. You'd have to be incredibly stupid to say that. And for hair, yes, black is the stereotype. It is the default, I guess. But it's not a requirement, and it's not a must, and no one's less goth for not having a certain hair color or a certain clothing color. Basically, elitists can fuck off, and I guess that's partly why I'm wearing bunches of giant yellow X's. Very clear, not black color. I got you. So black is not a fucking requirement, and people just in general need to not act like it is. Most goths are pretty good at not behaving like black is a must, that you absolutely have to have. It's usually non-goths who tend to have the whole goths must wear black mindset. So generally when I hear someone say, oh, your hair's not black so you're not a goth, or you're not a goth, you're not wearing black clothing, or where's your black lipstick? Your face isn't pale enough. That right there tells me this person's probably not actually a goth. Or informed on goth at all, really. Because, like I said, most goths tend to be like, no, you don't have to wear all black. No, you don't even have to wear black at all. And sure, when you're going to like an actual goth event, then yeah, maybe wear black might be a little bit more suited and needed because it fits with the event and the style. It's just like when I go to concerts, I dress different for different concerts. I'm not gonna dress the same at an industrial concert as I would at, say, Diane would or ICP. I dress differently according. If I'm going to an industrial concert, I want to look more industrial. So it kind of just jumped on the stop button, so now I actually have to edit this shit by putting it together to make it one video. Anyway, when I'm going to an industrial concert, I want to look more industrial, because it's an excuse to look more industrial, and I want to dress for the occasion. It's the same if I got invited to, like, a masquerade ball. I'm gonna go decked out in a gigantic-ass, over-the-top, ridiculous Victorian-style dress with, like, corset and shit. Because, why not? That's exactly what you should do. Dressing up for events, going with a theme, I think that's part of being a wonderful person who likes to dress up, I'd say. And I like to dress up. I can hear you digging in your food, cat. And of course, it's also dependent on weather. Like, right now, the weather is fucking awful here. It's snow. All the time. With cold-ass wind. So, yeah, I'm going to be wearing a sweater jacket, because it's fucking nippy out there. But, anyway, you don't have to wear black to be goth. You don't have to have black hair to be goth. And it's common for there to be non-black colors with goth, especially hair and makeup. Clothing, less common for it to not involve black in some way. And I know with me especially, I pretty much don't wear clothing that doesn't have some kind of black on it, or if I do, I just wear it as like an underpiece or something. It's very rare for me to wear clothing that has absolutely no black on it and not add any black onto it. But I know I have some pieces, like I have a blue sweater and like a purple sweater and shit, but usually I pair that with something black. I think the only time I've ever worn an outfit that had no black on it was like Halloween when I went head to toe white. And I guess as for my makeup, it's always black. My hair has either been black, blue, or purple. Usually it's black or a shade of black, a purple black or a blue black or a black black. So, yeah, fuck elitists.